Oh, look at that. We got the water freaking. Oh, wow. There's a little waterfall they got going on there. That's new. That is cool. Let's do a little, let's play around with the waterfall. That's neat. Oh, look at that. All right, Dad Random here. Sunday morning, but probably the best time to fly the Avata 2. A lot of people have questions about sound performance, and one of the big things about the Avata 1 was that it was kind of a loud little bird. So today I'm going to take it out over the golf course and put it to the test, because really, Sunday nobody wants to be disturbed with a loud drone. So I'm going to look at some of the reactions to people. I'm not going to get close to anybody, but I'm going to see if anybody, because you can tell when, like, we say you're flying over an area that people recognize there's something flying. So I'm going to just do a little bit of a very inconspicuous flying is what I'm going to basically call it, because I don't want people to be bugged when they're enjoying their Sundays. So, all right, Avata 2. Double check we got full battery. We do. When I first started flying it, well, at least when I first started hearing it fly, I was very curious. I'm like, wow, that sounds the same. But what I'm thinking I heard was anything that has a ducted prop has a specific sound, but it doesn't tell us the pitch. And I know there's videos out there talking about it, but to me, the proof is when I'm flying in an area that's quiet, like I'm in right now. To me, when I fly the Mini 1 or the Mini 2 or the Mini 4 for that matter, or even the Mavic series, there's absolutely, I know I'm not disturbing anybody. So the other thing is I've got ND filters on the way, and I think that there is going to be an ND filter issue, because right now I'd normally put like an ND8 on, and yeah, so I'm going to fly a little bit. I'm going to do some comparative video. Hat's got to come off, because you can't fly with the hat on. Can't fly with a hat. You probably could get away with it if you opened up the there we go. The other thing is settings as well. A lot of, here, let me go ahead and get my, I think I'm going to record, my phone screen. A lot of people are wondering what settings you have. With that particular, when you're getting your setup. So I'm going to go through really quickly my setup as well. So let's go ahead, and everything's ready to go. She's getting warm, but still got good weather. Let's go ahead and let's go turn on my Fly app, and I'm going to record the screen on my Fly app. So if you're wondering how people are getting a lot of this information, there we go. Record that screen. There I am. Okay, you can see the menu. So I've got my phone put in my belt. So if you look at the screen right now, in settings, let's go to, let's go back. Let's go down to settings. Let's go down to camera. Camera, you want it at 16:9. You want it at 4K 60 and wide mode with the EIS off. Okay, make sure you have that if you're going to use gyro flow. If you're not going to use gyro flow, turn your EIS on. Okay, but most people also double check that your card is available. Make sure your goggles have a card that's fast enough. So there's a lot of different issues that turn your brightness all the way up. Now a lot of people just go like that, and you'll crank it up all the way. You can see my brightness. The other thing you can do is, let's turn your goggle defog on. Let's make it a comfortable flight, all right? Anyway, I'm going out of there. Those are my settings that I'm going to take off with today. So, all right, let's go ahead and do some flying. And I'm going to get myself right out of frame here. And we are in manual, about 14 degrees. And you'll say, why are you taking off in manual? Because I like to fly in manual, guys. Look at that. So we have auto record on as well. So it's auto recording. It's auto recording the goggles, and look at that. They're getting ready to get these trees out, getting ready for the PGA. They're going to be doing an event later on this summer. Right there. So they're getting a lot of trees. You've heard a lot of people talk about, you know, now that everybody has got the controller 3, yeah, it's changed everybody's lives. But it's not for everybody, I guess. That's what I hear. The other thing is, I remember over here I lost Mr. Croc, so I am going to do a little reconnoitering for Mr. Croc. I told Kai that I would fly this area over here. Just going to go over kind of slow, and it's this upper area that he was saying, hey, you should check that area out. That's this area right here, and I'm going to go back and forth over it a couple of times. But yeah, I'm flying it like a GPS bird. There's a lot of undulation here, meaning that there's a lot of differing levels of this area here. Told me I should check that area down here. Gosh, it is so nice to fly with the goggles. I am just soaring. I watched a video today where you know Ken, he's pumping his GoPro mount, which is awesome, by the way. I think it's awesome. There are people that are going to fly this with the GoPro, so go for it. Do it. Why not? So I'm just trying to, I'm checking this area out because we were thinking that there's a possibility I might have crashed in this area, and there's quite a possibility that we might have crashed on the roof of that building right there, which we are now, well, there's no way it's there now because there's been a work crew that has been digging that area. But this is one of the potential crash sites right here, we were thinking. But yeah, so we're just doing a little cruising, guys. There's just nothing stopping us with this thing. Guys, this thing is going to sell so many freaking birds. There are going to be absolutely a million of these things going to be sold. They are so good. Oh, the Avata 2 is so amazing. So, but yeah, you want me to fly the fairways? Let's go. Let's do that. Let's get out here and let's hit the fairway. Beautiful, beautiful. You can see, you watch that red line on the bottom. That means, there we go. You're getting a little low. But guys, I am not stopped or limited by anything. Do we have any golfers out? Yeah, I think there's some golfers starting to, they might have one of the 9-hole areas open. Let's stay away from those guys. But as far as sound is concerned, this thing is definitely a huge step up. I've got a bug on my face, and there are a lot of these bugs out. Oh my God, I just had to wipe it. got a bug on my face. Let's go back to the clubhouse. No, let's fly a little bit. Let's hit the freaking cores. All right, pretty nice. Oh, look at that. We got the water freaking... Oh, wow. There's a little waterfall they got going on there. That's new. That is cool. Let's do a little... Let's play around with the waterfall. That's neat. Oh, look at that. And we're going to come back and do a little low pass. Oh, that's as low as we can go. And we could definitely slow it down. Look at that. That is very cool what they've done there. That is a really neat water feature. That is unbelievable. Here, I'm going to get out and I'm going to swing around. And wow, look at that. That is just so cool. Different angle. He's like, I could do that with my Mini 4. Go ahead, do it. Do it with the Mini 4. Think it'd be as fun as what I'm having. That is so cool. Now, if I had some real guts, I'd go through those trees, but there's no way I'm going to do that. But look at that, 66%, and we are still just chilling. And we'll get a little low flying. A little low flying. It's like a golf ball. And right by the... I really, usually you can hear a quad. I'm not too far away from it right now. And I just can't hear it. It is not making that loud howl that it made in the past. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the clubhouse and do one more pass and I'm trying to get some video of the area that my crash site, but guys, sound-wise, this thing is definitely going to, be something that you don't have to worry about just that by bugging people. Oh wow, look at that. There's a target right there. You see that tunnel through there? Oh wow, that's pretty cool. So this is where we think that Mr. Croc could have ended up, but I think by this time somebody probably picked him up. Do a little circle here. This area is a potential crash site. Possibly looking for some red props in view here anywhere somewhere. This area right in here. I've definitely got to bring out the other. So this basically brings me right back to the other, to where he would be auto returning. But, all right, just a little bit of fun for that. All right, let's bring her home. What do we got? 52% still. 52%. All this flying I just got done. Oh my Lord. Oh, there we go. Let's go the way of the golf ball backwards, because this is the tee here. So those first golfers are coming off. Look at that, that's a long hole, isn't it? Guys, if you can't hit a driver, don't even go to this course. There's the black tee. No, the black tees have to be up here. Look at that. Oh my Lord, look at that. That is so far. There's the blacks. That's the PGA tees. Right there, those are restrooms. But, so if you're a golf ball coming off this tee, you basically got to go all this way. This is your landing point, right? It's a straight hole. Probably, I'd be landing right about there, right in that low area right there. Stay off that hill, too dry, and then I'd taking my second shot. That's probably about 170, 80 yards. That'd be getting a 9 iron, 8 iron out right there. But yeah, there's some nice sand. There we go. Let's bring her back. I didn't do any aerobatics, did I? Slow. And we're back. But got some really cool video of that new water feature over here. So very cool. Anyway, no golfers, but lots of coolness. And we're gonna bring her back around. Bring her back down. But yeah, I would not take this out to the golf course if it wasn't an amazing, get up close like that. If it wasn't amazing, bring it down there. The water going down that little lazy creek. There's that bridge. Very cool. They did some very nice work designing that course. Bring her home. Very, very cool. We'll take her in. Yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult to find Mr. Croc at this point. But we'll definitely look over that film. But that it's a little getting warm too, guys. I told you I've got the. This is why the Avata 2 is way better, because you can do that or the Avata, and I can freaking park it right in my truck. There you go. Chevrolet. All right, Dad Random. It is hot, and I've got the goggles defog going. So I recommend that you turn your defogger on when it gets hot, and it is making a huge difference. There is no fog in my goggles whatsoever. Here, I gotta go ahead and shut these off. Whew. But it is warm, and it is making a difference. So let's go ahead and protect my lenses so I don't get anybody freaking ragging on me about that. Let's turn off the Avata 2. Guys, I just flew, I don't know, 12 minutes or so. Boy, that got my phone hot. Whew, man. Disconnect that. Yeah, the heat is going to be an issue, but I think they've done a lot of really important improvements. The big thing is the wearer having the ability to cool down the inside of the goggles for your face, and there's no question about that's a huge step forward. So, all right, Dad Random, Avata 2, goggles defogging. Yes, it's quiet. Yes, these things are much more conducive to heat. What's the temperature? Probably, I don't know, in my face. Let's see, high today is going to be 91. So yeah, we are at that point where heat is going to be an issue, but no problem with the goggles. Not at all. So for Dad Random, the Avata 2, Controller 3, anything I can bring up is that I think they've made flying way too easy. I think flying is now way too easy. I think that they've turned something in that was very limited in scope for just a few people. Now, my biggest fear is everybody can do it. Everybody can fly this thing. There's nobody that's gonna go, oh wow, can I make really great footage? Yeah, you can. So yeah, DJI just knocked it out of the park. I think they had an idea that this was going to be a serious blockbuster, and you know, I'm going to say goodbye to this because I think it's going into, I think eBay is going to find it on sale this weekend. So, guys, I know you love that. I know you love that controller. You know, move on from it. If you saw how smooth my flight was without, I had no, you know, I have no EIS right now. And when I do gyro flow it's going to be absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get just huge frames, because what gyro flow does is it crops it down when the frames move around. When you basically, when the image is compensating for like shakiness, and it was so smooth today that compensation is going to be minimal. So, all right, Dad Random, hoping his phone recorded. We're hoping we got a phone recording, maybe at least some, that I can share with you guys. I'm looking to see if it's in there. It says sync pause for one item. My phone needs to cool down. It's hot out today. But Dad Random and the Avata 2, yes. So good, everybody can fly it. Later, have a great one. Buy an Avata. I recommend it. It's freaking not a no-brainer.